Welcome to everyone to the Software Freedom Day 2020, Punjab University, Chandigarh, organized by Programming Club of UIET. And first of all, let me say hello world to all of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, because we have participants from all around the world with us. We have speakers from all around the world. Somewhere it's night, somewhere it's evening. So once again, I would like to welcome all of you and thank you to all of you for joining this meeting with us. So a brief introduction about me, who I am. So actually, my name is Ankur Bhatia, and I'm an undergraduate student of Punjab University, Chandigarh. I am in my final years and doing bachelor's in electronics and communication engineering. And I have a wonderful team behind me working day in and day out, working hard to make this event highly successful. So if you have any queries throughout the event, you will find moderators present around you. You can find me on Slack. You can directly ping me. I am the host of this event. You can write privately to me for chat if you have any questions or queries, if you are facing any problems during the meeting. And I hope you will have a wonderful day today with all the speakers and the social networking. So I am from Punjab University, Chandigarh, and my college is UIET. You might have seen in the Slack chat, there are many people from UIET itself. So this is just a snippet of Punjab University's Stussy campus. Yeah. So this year SFD is the 11th edition of SFD that is celebrated in Punjab University, Chandigarh. Previously, we have events, we have 10 prior events which are generally hosted in the Chandigarh Tri-City itself and in the university campus. But this year, due to pandemic, we have to go virtual. It has side effects and effects, I would say. The effects, side effects are basically we could not meet each other together. We generally have the conference in a hall, but now we are having virtual. But the major advantage is we are having people from all around the world. We are having people from USA, we are having people from Wellington, we are having people from all over India, from Europe. And I would like to tell everyone that SFD is a worldwide event and we are just a small chapter in Chandigarh. So it is around organized in around 100 cities around the globe. So let's congratulate ourselves to be celebrating it from a very long time. So let me ask all of you two quick questions. First of all, you will see the question on your screen. You can just answer it yes or no. So the first question is, do you know what actually open source is? I'm giving you 15 seconds or 20 seconds to see how interactive today the audience is. Maybe somewhere it's morning, somewhere it's evening, but let's make it interactive. Okay, I'll wait just 5 more minutes, 5 more seconds, sorry. And here you go. You can see the results. Most of you know what open source is. Okay, so let's see for one more question. Have you ever contributed to open source? Is the question basically. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of answers in chat. Yes, some yeses, some nos. So it's good to hear. Most of you know what open source is, and some of you have contributed and some of you have not contributed. Okay, most of them are no's. Great, great, great. So you will learn many things today about open source, and we hope that you will be contributing to open source and this conference will make an impact over you. Let's make to the next question. Why open source? So why actually we use open source? Why do we have open source? So as we know that these top companies are the contributors, top contributors in open source. So why are these companies using open source? So I would say that without using open source, the technologies which would have been built get behind the patent law, or the main motivation behind open source is community building and collaborative work. All of the people communicate with each other on IRC channels, on Discord servers, etc., to communicate with each other. Now, why we are celebrating open source? You might have seen everywhere on the website that we are celebrating this open source. So we want more people. This is our motive. We want more people to dwell into open source and build awesome stuff. We want community building, and we want to introduce you all the people with different domains of open source where open source is actually used. Maybe it's game development, maybe it's machine learning, maybe it's designing, etc. So the SFD before in the previous events are organized in a closed room, in a closed hall where most of the students, 200 attendees join the event. We have the panel discussions, which we'll be having this time also. And we have a group photo. We will try to take a photo for the event. SFD now. So we have awesome speakers this year too. We have awesome audience. We have awesome organizing committee, and we have networking sessions. But what we are lacking in, of course, the food, yeah. So SFD now we'll have 2 days of talks, total of 9 talks. We are having 300 plus attendees joining with us. We will be having lightning talks, panel discussions, and networking. Everything, all the details are available on the website. So this is the speaker lineup. So we'll having with us Saloni Gar. She is the international woman in open source. We'll be having with us Jivitesh Dhaliwal. He is a game developer at Tender Clause based on USA. We'll be having Mahela Roxana. She is a software developer and she'll be talking about GraphQL. We'll be having with us Dr. Michael Gray. He is a pioneer in robotics, and you will be hearing about robot operating system and open source and how to contribute to it. We have Arvind with us. He is a developer, senior advocate at Elastic, and he'll be talking about Elastic. We have Dhairya Gandhi. He is a senior researcher, data scientist at Julia Incorporation. And we have finally Joe Davidson. Everyone would have heard about GPT-2, GPT-3 models in NLP. So you might have heard about Hugging Face also. Yeah, so we are having the panel discussion tomorrow, and it's the last session. So Vishali Thakkar and Khushbu Parak will be joining us in the panel discussions. They are basically top people in open source. Vishali Thakkar is the Linux kernel girl of India. You can ask any random question regarding open source opportunities, internships to them. We'll be having lightning talks. Sonia and Vaibhav will be sharing their experience regarding their open source journey. So here's the agenda for today. The first talk will be by Jivitesh Dhaliwal. You can also find the agenda on the SFD website, softwarefreedomday.in/schedule. We'll be having 3 break sessions, one at 1 p.m. and it will be of 1 hour. Second will be at 3 p.m. It will be of half an hour. And the third will be at breaks and social, which will be of 1 hour after the conference. In between the talks, we'll be having a break of 15 minutes. So how to ask questions? Basically, you can ask questions on Slack in the respective channels of the speaker. If you haven't joined Slack, we'll post the link in the chat. And second is joining the Q&A of the Zoom option in the Zoom chat. And third is raise hand feature. All the questions will be taken only after the speaker finishes to speak. Next, we are having breaks and socials. You might have got the instruction regarding what will happen during the breaks. We'll be using GatherTown for interactions, and 25 people can join a room at one point of time. So it's first come, first serve basis. We are having different channels for machine learning, robotics, web development, etc. So you can join the channel of your interest and talk with your peers, talk with all the other attendees, and interact with them, joining your video conference and audio. So we are very strict regarding the code of conduct. You can find the code of conduct on the website at the bottom on the home page. Hashtags, okay. I would like everyone to start their day with a tweet. So these are our @ and hashtags. SFDPU, it's just simple as that. hashtag SFDPU20, and hashtag Software Freedom Day. So if anyone wants, I would give you 10 seconds to take a selfie with this Software Freedom Day screen. I'll also take a selfie. We'll be retweeting your tweets. So just tag our SFDPU handle. And I would like to thank all my team members. If there would have been an option, I would say to congratulate them by having a good round of applause. These are our team members. You can ping them. They'll be the moderators for today, checking for the code of conduct and helping you out throughout the event. I would also like to thank our partners, JetBrains, Bugsy, and Balsamic. Special thanks to Balsamic for being our gold sponsor. You can connect with us anytime on fb.me/SFDPU, Instagram/SFDPU, and Twitter/SFDPU. But at the last, I would say everyone should remember one thing. Please, I'm open to music suggestions played during the short breaks. So please, you can ping me on Slack with any music you want during the breaks. Thank you very much.